W box, man. It's like ripping packs IRL. Oh, woo.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Chu. How are you? Just getting set up here. Hello, Demi. How are you? Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? All right. Wait a few minutes. I really wish I could play music. Unfortunately, I just can't. Welcome, everyone. I'll be starting in a couple minutes, hopefully. Got a few people in here. Welcome, everyone. Oops. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Just getting set up. I will be starting in a minute or so. Probably less. Just trying to get arranged here. All right, I think that'll work. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully well. All right, today, for the first time ever, I never thought I was going to do this, but I got a call from my bank. They had a full bag of dollar coins from their coin machine. Uh, don't know what's in here. What the heck was that? Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Don't know what's in here. Hopefully some good stuff. I am seeing a lot of 2000 Philadelphia. That is the key date for errors. Um, so yeah. All right. I'm gonna rip the sealed bag. I'm gonna just slash that open. All right. And put it to the side. The goal is to finish it tonight, hopefully. All right, I could do that. All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully well. Let's get started. Looking for errors for NIFCs, not intended for circulation. Some innovation dollars, hopefully. Hopefully some Native American low mintage. So we shall see. All right, let me get these tubes set up. And here we go. All right, let me adjust this. 2000 Philadelphia is the one we want to look for or look at closely. There is a possible Wounded Eagle or Cheerios. Came in a Cheerios box that you could tell they are different from the regular mints or mintages. And they're worth a few hundred. The Cheerios. And we are looking for the wide rim possibility here. This is not it. Why am I so yellowish looking? Does this... Hold on. Sorry. Hello, Demi. Jeez. Deneen. This one is a little too beat up. I'm not going to keep it. Abraham Lincoln, John Adams. Yeah, I never thought I would do a bank bag of dollars because chances are that it would be a coin collector that dumped them, but supposedly it was not. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Thank you, Lisa. All right, this is a Native American series, not low mintage, not NIFC though. 1979 S. I'm pretty sure that is a Type 1. Type 1, the S is not clear. Type 2, the S is clear. Type 2 is worth. Yeah, this looks just like a blob. We'll put that one back. I'm all right, thank you. I'm going to try to go through these a little quicker today because I have a lot of stuff to do. 1980S. Oh, well, we'll keep that one. What the heck? Well, you want that Wounded Eagle? That Wounded Eagle is $60 to $100. It's right there. It looks like there's two spears going through it. We have found one Wounded Eagle so far through our hunts. Hopefully it's not the only one we're going to find. Ever. 1979, not the wide rim. Jefferson, 1979, not the wide rim, a little too beat up. 1999. Scratched. We'll pass on that. John Adams. $2001. Thank you for stopping by yesterday, Deneen. I saw you come in. I was going to say something, but I wasn't sure if that was you or not, so. Because there was no picture. There was no snow on the on the profile, so. Not one of the best shows I've ever had there, but hey, it's not bad. George Washington, Andrew Jackson. No. Oh, just two more from this first handful. And no. I haven't really found anything first handful. Yeah, I had two guys that were basically most of my sales came from two guys, so I think I had 120 lots that sold, which is usually how it works, it seems like, especially at the prices that stuff was going for. I mean, it was going for nothing, which is fine. $19.79, not the wide rim, but that one is not bad looking. So we'll keep that. Yeah, there were two of them. One bought 49 items, the other one 45, I think. So not bad. Hello, Alex. How are you? Huh. That looks like a lot of detail there. Could it be? I don't think so. Yeah, it kind of looks like a lot of detail on the wings, but not on the tail feathers. You got to look at the tail feathers, and if it has a deep detail, I can't even see that under the microscope. But if it has deep detail, that is a Cheerios, which is big money. Hey, Jason. Yeah, you don't see them much anywhere. That's why I was shocked that I received a call. Supposedly, these coins have been in the machine for months, at least 6 months, and it just filled up the bag. So hopefully that means there's something good in here. 1980 Denver. That's pretty nice. We'll keep that. Benjamin Harrison. Oh, here's our first NIFC. Theodore Roosevelt. Not intended for circulation. Low mintage. We'll take that. 1979. Again, the face. Ooh. Abraham Lincoln. Not the wide rim. And here's another one, NIFC. Gerald R. Ford. We'll take that. Not intended for circulation, so that is 2. Nope. $19.79, not the wide rim. Why does my camera look off today? Ulysses S. Grant. John Quincy Adams, nope. James Buchanan, not the wide rim. This one's not as bad as some of the other ones. We'll keep that. Oof, that one was worn. Ulysses S. Grant. Nope. Nothing there. Another Ulysses S. Grant. Tony. Too dirty. We'll throw it back. Next handful. $2,000. Nope. James Monroe, Franklin Pierce. $1979S. This, I believe, yep, type 1. So not the expensive one. I will keep it. The type 2, they're a lot less made. You can see a DS clearly, and those are worth about $25 each. 1979, not the wide rim. Denver. James Polk. Not the wide rim again. This one's not. No. We'll pass on it. John Tyler. Let me look at that under the microscope there. Nope. Nothing. $19.99. They only made the Susan B. Anthony's for, well, 4 years. They made them 1979, 1980, and 1981. And then 1999, they made like a anniversary commemorative type of thing. $1979. Ulysses S. Grant. Hey, Juan. Congratulations, Juan. How's everyone doing? Oof. Well, hopefully she's doing well. Tell her I said hello and congratulations. I had no idea. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Hello, Hector. Oh, it's my pleasure. Now it's time for you to do all the work and let her rest. Ulysses S. Grant. James Polk. Denver. Oh, that's good. Yeah, my coworkers get 10 weeks. Which is, I don't have anything against it, but they're not using it. Hello, Isaiah. They're not using it to look after, a newborn. They're using it for vacation time, which is, oh, nice. 3 months. I got to start popping out some kids. Jeez. 10 weeks paid? That's good. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Innovation Dollar was Mississippi, the first human lung transplant. Interesting. This is a low mintage. And you see the preview right there. It is an Innovation Dollar. Really cool. These are not easy to find. What year is that? Come on. Darn phone. I don't know. I know it's a low mintage Innovation Dollar. So that's cool. So that is 3 finds so far. So we're not doing bad. 3 NIFCs. We shall take that. I'll throw that one back. Next handful. I just noticed that, Juan. I have no idea. I just noticed that. I did not stream last week. Because, And, yeah, it must be something new. It does look weird, right? It's like I don't know. I guess if you're a mod, you're a defender. That's why they use the shield. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know. 1979, too many carbon spots. Yep, you are the defenders of the universe. That is YouTube. Hello, Up. How are you? Yeah, I noticed that before. I was like, what the heck is that? Galaxy Defenders. There you go. James Polk. Great. That's great to hear. Nothing there. That is great to hear. James Madison, James Polk, Rutherford B. Hayes, John Adams, Martin Van Buren. I grew up near Van Buren Street. I'm guessing it was named after him. $1980. Yeah, what the heck? This one, not the wide rim, but it doesn't look bad. We'll keep it. Now, if you've never seen dollars before being hunted, the wide rim, do I have any posts? I don't know. But the wide rim, it's a lot closer to the rim than the regular. And that is an error. Or a variety, if you will. Hello, babe. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. A bit tired, but still tired. Ulysses S. Grant. I hope you're doing well. How many feet of snow did you get, Deneen? 20, 30 feet? James Garfield. Not in an IFC. Oh, and from the picture, okay, from the picture for the stream, the bag says $2,000. This is actually only $1,000. I confirmed it with the bank because I walked out. I gave him $1,000. I walked out, and I look at the bag. I'm like, wait, $2,000. So I went back, and she started laughing. She was like, no. It's only $1,000. I guess they could calibrate their machine to whatever. How much snow have you gotten, Deneen? How many foots? James Monroe. William Henry Harrison. Oh, Abraham Lincoln. Innovation. The common innovation. Ooh. 1999. These are only in mint sets, I believe. Or were they? I don't know. Andrew Jackson. YouTube is slow tonight. Has anyone picked up anything good? No 20 and 26s, unfortunately. I had a procedure last week. Hello, Garrett. How are you? Had a procedure last week, so I haven't ordered any coins, but I know that the teller manager, if you will. She knows if there's a shiny box that comes in, she calls me right away. Here's an NIFC, Calvin Coolidge. Not intended for circulation, low mintage. We'll take it. And not a wide rim. So I'm hoping that a couple of boxes come in. Yeah, everything went well. Thank you. Well, all clear. Now I have to do an endoscopy, which I was supposed to have done at the same time, but insurance wouldn't allow it. Go figure. Why save money and do everything at once? Instead, spend double and do it at 2 different times, Found my first vehicle. Oh, that is awesome, Garrett. Congrats. I always get excited every time I see a vehicle, especially coming out of a roll. I think it's that, even the Buffalo nickels, I get excited because I think it's cool. I think it is so cool. That's like history. If these coins could talk, like, imagine the stories that they would have, Like, I've sat there and I thought to myself, like, where has this coin been? What has it seen? Oh yeah, you don't notice it from the edge, the V-nickels. At least I don't. Even the silver nickels, since they're only 25% or 35% silver, you really can't tell from the edges. Awesome find, though. I don't know, nickels are becoming one of my favorites to hunt. It's getting closer to the rim there, but not quite. Nope. John Quincy Adams. Nope. Was it in rough shape? Getting closer to that rim there. Oh, wow. Did you look up the date? Yeah, I was going to say, did you look up the date? Because 1942, I mean, it's right there. World War II. Oh, that's fine. If I find V-nickels, I never expect them to be in great shape. Yeah, I would look up that date. February 4th, 1942. That could be something significant. So it'll be a birthday note, anniversary note, and possible historic note. Yeah, don't forget the anniversary as well. Oh, yeah. Any V nickels or Buffalo nickels, to me, they're all keepers. Unless they're like completely destroyed. But at that point, might as well keep it anyway, because the coin machines, unless you're wrapping and rolls, the coin machines will spit them right back out. Or in my case, the machine I go to, they'll just keep it and won't count it. Which I think is not right, but oh well. Rough 1999. Here's a nice one. Oh, no. Not great. Yeah, too many things. John Quincy Adams. George Washington. This is Native American Series, not an NIFC. John Quincy Adams. We haven't found, that was the first innovation dollar we found in quite a while, if I remember correctly. $19.79, way too beat up. I'm almost already halfway done with the bag. I might be halfway done with the bag. And Johnson. Or Jackson. Johnson. 1980, too beat up. 2000. The 2000, the Wounded Eagle, or the Kellogg's, the condition does not matter. It's still worth something. Popcorn. Oh, here's another innovation dollar. Which one is this? You see the preview right there. Pennsylvania polio vaccine, 1953. That's really cool. 2019 Denver. So the polio vaccine, 1953, 2 innovation dollars. Let's go. I almost said no to this bag. Because I figured it was people that had searched through rolls that dumped these, but when she told me it's been there for months and months without getting filled, I said, hey, I'll take it. $19.79, nope. George Washington. That one is polished. Yeah, that is not a proof. It's not minty. Somebody polished this coin. It's not supposed to look glassy. Why you would take your time to polish the coin, I don't understand why. $19.79. My phone is not cooperating. At least on my end, everything looks a little distorted or fuzzy. Yep, Susan B. Anthony's. One of my favorite designs. This one's too beat up. $19.79. I like the Susan B. Anthony's. A lot of people don't. I do. I don't know. That and Eisenhower dollars. A lot of people don't like Eisenhower dollars. I think they're awesome. And I dropped one. All right, come on. Oh, this is so annoying when it does this. Let me try to change the angle a little. That does not help a whole lot. What the heck is going on? Oh, you don't want to see me. My phone's not hot. It's not overheating. I did not hit like. Not yet. Yep, I saw Alex. Let me know if you want one. And I'll give you a price with shipping. Unless you want a giveaway. Then you could pick that. $2,000. I'm sure I'll come across one. I have a ton of dollar coins. Rutherford B. Hayes. Hello, Silver State. How are you? William Henry Harrison. We'll keep that one. Yeah, it does. I don't bother looking for it because it hurts my eyes. It's not just the Washington. It's quite a few. Every coin is dirty, K11. Every bill is dirty. So every time that you touch money, are you going to wear gloves? Yeah, it's not just the Washington. It's a lot of different presidential dollars are missing the edge lettering or have edge doubling, double die. Nope, these are not rolls from the US banks. This is a bag from my bank's coin machine. I got a call yesterday from my bank manager asking me if I wanted a bag of dollar coins, and I said, sure, why not? All right, what's going on with my computer now? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing a ton of them back. So far, I've only kept that much. The nicer ones. I probably threw over 100 back already. I do have rolls for sale. Next handful. Oh, yeah. 19. Ooh. That one is close to a wide rim, but not quite. Yeah, Susan B. Anthony. Right here. Struck through greaser on this one. This one. Hello, Kathy. How are you? This is a struck through grease. You see that? It looks like, I don't know, distorted. That is a struck through grease. So, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm going to keep it. What the heck? Rutherford B. Hayes. I don't know. So far, it seems like I do a lot better with the bank bags. Oh, boy. I think I'm getting excited for nothing. Yeah, I'm getting excited for nothing. I thought that was a wounded eagle at first. No, it's damaged. What is going on with my phone today? I don't get it. All right, hold on. I don't want you to see my ugly mug. All right. See if that fixes it. A little bit. Almost. But no, it was damaged. I found one speared eagle, so a wounded eagle, it's called. We are up to 29 likes. I think we're past halfway through the bags, so it's not going to be a extraordinarily long stream. Unless I decide to do something else, which probably won't, because I have a lot of catching up and shipping. That there looks more like a wounded eagle, but it's not. It's a Denver anyway. Not the wide rim, but not horrible. I've seen worse inside mint sets. James Monroe. Next handful. Cheerios. Yep. Detailed tail. Detailed feathers on the tail. I thought I had one earlier. Ended up not being it. Just my phone playing tricks on my eyes. William Henry Harrison. Nope. A little too beat up. This one's not horrible. We'll keep that. Too many nicks on the face. 2002, 2000 Denver. John Quincy Adams. Oh, wait a minute. That is close right there. I don't think it is, but wow, that is close. No. 2000. Both the Wounded Eagle and the Cheerios, they are both 2000. Yep, Callan Coolidge, lower mintage. James Garfield. Oh, that one is close to being a wide rim, but it's not. Optical illusion. I don't know the last time I hunted dollars. I don't think it was that long ago. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just hunting dollars because I got the phone call. I have so many bags and boxes of quarters and nickels that I have to go through. It's just way too much. Oh, you haven't. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get rid of all the quarters that I have. The bags of quarters. Because quarters are $500 a box or a bag. That's a lot of money. Oh yeah, especially when you have like 10 bags and 2 boxes, and then I probably have 50 bags of nickels and pennies, forget it. It's to the point that I might just start selling off sealed bank boxes of pennies. Yeah, it's to that point. All right, gotta unplug that and plug to the... Oh, jeez. I'm using my backup computer because I broke my screen, my monitor, or, yeah, my screen on my other laptop that I use, so it's like completely different working with this one. It definitely adds up fast. I just wish I could go live a lot more often, but unfortunately I cannot. Hey, why not? Might as well take them, right? Thank you, Kathy, for the floating heart. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Valentine's Day is this week, right? Happy early Valentine's Day to everyone. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Although I do have a bank, the one that closed my account for taking too many coins there. Well, I still go there and take coins to their machine, but they charge 5%, which is, if I'm in a rush and don't have time to drive to the bank where I dump most of my change, I'll pay the 5%. I hate to do it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I will be working, so yay me. I hope you get lots of flowers and chocolates, if you like that. Ooh, filled up the Susan B. Anthony roll. Diamond and gold as well. I'm glad I'm single, especially with the prices of gold. Me too, Kathy. You know what? Like, when I had a girlfriend, it was quite a while ago. I kind of like shut myself down for dating for a while. But, uh, you know what? For birthdays and whatever, give me an adventure. Here we go. George H.W. Bush, NIFC, low mintage. $2020 Denver. Yeah, I'm the type of person, I'm not a huge fan of gifts. But if someone was to give me a gift, you know what? Give me an adventure. Like, Give me tickets to a safari, or not like in Africa, but like there's safari parks near me and zoos, or like watch a live band, or like I'd rather do that, you know? I want an adventure. Because gifts, it's like you use it and then you get tired of it and throw it in a box or a drawer or something and you forget about it. But an adventure, like you'll always have that memory. Yeah, a nice cooked meal is good. Followed by some safari tickets, The safari near me it's like $10 or $15 per person. So it's not like breaking the bank. Or to take me for a hike or something, that somewhere out where I've never been before. That's just me. I don't know. Oh yeah, hockey game. I've never went to a monster truck rally, but we just had one recently. Um, that and a rodeo. Always wanted to go to one of, yeah, something like that. Get me. How many coins you want, Kathy? uh, yeah, it's I never been to one. Oh, oh, here we go. Native American series. Mary Kawina Pukui, Nana K Kumo. Native American series, NIFC. 2025. Philadelphia. Huh, we'll take it. I haven't seen that one. So we'll take, and that's our first Native American out of this box. That's really cool. Oh, here we go. Wide rim. We got our first wide rim. This is like $8 to $10 coin. It's not huge, but so here are the differences between a wide rim. If you look at this one, the 1 is almost touching the rim, and so is the 9. Where this one, you can see a big gap. So this one is a wide rim. So it's a $8 to $10 coin. We'll take it. Oh, nice, Garrett. I need a sleeve for this. On average, I find one a box. They're not rare, but they're not common either. There you go. A wide rim. So you know what? I'm going to tell my head tailor tomorrow, or whenever I see her again. Whatever dollar bags, whenever they get filled, like once or twice a year, I'll take them. Because it seems like that's pretty much how often they get filled. Yeah, I have one not too far from me, the Poconos Raceway Park. Always wanted to go, but I don't know. My sister and brother-in-law live out that way, or past way west of there, but close enough. This is a Type 1. This one's not bad. I don't know. I don't know if I would like NASCAR. I think I would get vertigo or dizzy or something, or motion sickness. I could just see that, or I like sprain my neck or something. Harry Truman, NIFC. We'll take that. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we're not. We'll throw that one back. Yeah, you know, I could get the same experience on TV from NASCAR. But you know what? Next time I go to Pennsylvania, maybe I'll take my brother-in-law because he's big into racing. Maybe I'll take him to the raceway track there. Not there, but in Pennsylvania. Yeah, hockey I love. I used to go. I know people are not going to like me, but I am a New Jersey Devils fan. And I used to go in 2008, 2009. I went to every single home game they had. And they used to have $10 tickets all the way up top in the corner, but they were the best seats in the house. Used to love that. I miss those days. And now I work. Well, now I have a work schedule, I should say. Abraham Lincoln. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was there for Martin Brothers record two record games. One for most wins by goalie, and the other one for the shutout, most shutouts in a career. And those two games I sat close to the ice. And I forgot which one, but I felt bad because in one of the same, yeah, one of the same games, I think it might have been the wins record by a goalie. Patrick Elias in the same game got his 1000th career point, and it was like an afterthought, which I felt bad for. Like they celebrated Brodeur and all that, and then like after they were done with Brodeur and everybody was just basically gone, then they did something for Elias. Yep, I keep proofs. Unless they're really beat up, but don't find many proofs in these. Marty was better than Patrick Roy, in my opinion. Yep. Looking for errors. Looking for low mintage. And that's pretty much it. Errors or low mintage. or super nice condition. Errors, the wide 1979 wide rim, Susan B. Anthony. The 2000 Wounded Eagle, and 2000, it's not an error, it's a variety. 2000 Cheerios dollar, which is impossible. Hello, AP, how are you? Yeah, the 2000 Cheerios is big money. You're talking hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So, oh, my pleasure, Matthew. And innovation dollars. We're looking for those that's lower mintage. Actually, very low mintage. Native American series, low mintage. Presidential dollars that are low mintage. Yeah, have to. Have a whole lot of them to go through, so. Oh, look at that. Here's another innovation dollar. This one does not have a privy mark. What is this one? American Innovations. Signed first patent. United States of America Innovation, American Innovators. Who is that? Hmm. 2018, Philadelphia. Signed first patent. Hey, you do whatever makes you happy. Yeah, there are a ton of variables with coins. You have silver, you have non-silver, you have errors, you have varieties, you have low mintage. I mean, there's a lot to look for. AP, 2012 and newer. So basically 2012 through 2026 now. No, I didn't. I didn't take it as being disrespectful. Yeah, feel free to ask questions. That's what we're here for. We are a question-friendly environment, if you will, or stream. No. 2000. Nope. No Wounded Eagle or Cheerios. You're welcome, Davey. $19.79, a little too beat up and not the wide rim. We'll pass on that. 2003, nope. 2000 Philly. Nope. Oh, it's up to you, AP. I mean, there could be something great in there. Or it could just be pennies. Although a sealed bank box of pennies is on eBay selling... Oh, here we go. Native American series. We have a Mohawk Ironworkers. It's a little dirty, but this is lower mintage. And we have the Mohawk Ironworkers. I like that. Yeah, sealed box on eBay is selling for a $25 box. Is this... Oh, we have another wide rim. Here we go. So if you look at the bottom, the 1 is almost touching the rim, and so is the 9. And the top one is irregular. You can see a gap. So this is the wide rim. So that is 2 in a box or a bag. We'll take that. Yeah, the $50 up to 1970 are silver. So that's the second wide rim. $8 to $10. $5 if they're in bad shape or less. So yeah, there's a lot of errors that are worth a lot more than silver. So like the Wounded Eagle, which they are dyed cracks going through the eagle's body. It looks like spears. It's called the Wounded Eagle, and that's about, in this condition, would be $80 to $100. And then you have the Kellogg's, which would be a lot of detail on the tail feathers and the wings. And that's hundreds, if not thousands. Evol, I would say go on eBay and look at sold listings. And I'm not familiar with the value of those. Sorry. Go on eBay and search sold listings, completed listings. Not active, but sold. Yeah, 1965 through 1970, they are 40%, the $50. Only the $50. $90. Before 1964, they are 90%. Hey, Ruger, how are you? How have you been? Here's an S. This is, close to being a Type 2, but it's not. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just worn. The S right there. Actually, that might be a Type 2. It's just worn. 1979 S and 1981. If the S looks like a blotch, that is a Type 1. If it is a clear, pronounced S, that is a Type 2. Those are a lot rarer to find. And they're worth about $25 each, $20 to $25. And this one is very close to being an S, full S, Type 2. So I shall show you. That is, yeah, that's very close. I'll keep it. $19.99. $19.80. That's not bad. We'll keep that. $19.79. Philly. Nope. Yeah, I have a link in the description to Amazon. If you want to check that out, it has some books and microscopes and stuff like that. John Tyler. This is a nice one. We'll keep it. Here is an S. All right, so if you see this here, it looks like blotchy and like not clear. That is a Type 1. The other one that I showed earlier is close to a Type 2. But I don't know. I'm not going to keep it, or I'm not going to say it is unless I'm convinced that it is. Not the wide rim. James Garfield. Nope. Uh, 8 to 10, as long as they're in decent condition. If they're in rough shape, then a lot less, 3 to 5 maybe. The wide rim. No, I'm not going to keep that one. Here's another Native American series, although this one's not low mintage, so we don't keep that one. Type 1 looks like a blotchy S, like I just showed a few moments ago. And Type 2 is a clear S. You can see a defined S. Type 2 is a lot rarer, a lot harder to find. And that's also in 1981, which I don't think we found any 1981s today. So that is the difference. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Type 1 is a couple of dollars. Type 2 is, if it's in good condition, 20 to 25. What is this? This is toned. 2000. It's a Denver. You can see a blue toning to this one. That looks like lacquer or something. Somebody put something over that. Even the tone one, yeah, it's... Somebody put something over that. Organized way. These things, coin tubes. That's what I use. 1980. Not the Wounded Eagle, not the Kellogg's. Like these two are from boxes that I searched in the past. And they sell boxes. Is this something? So you could buy boxes like this here. And here's some quarters I hunted. You could just throw the rolls right in there. And that is a easy way. It has a lid. Yeah, 1971 Susan B. Anthony are very low vintage. You could get, I have a link in the description. For an Amazon link. You could check that out. There should be coin tubes there. And gloves. I don't like wearing gloves, to be honest. Because I can't get a good grip. And I touch money every day, so. All money is dirty. And I have Lysol wipes right next to me, so. Yes, errors like 2000 Philadelphia. I'm looking for the Wounded Eagle or the variety, the Kellogg, the Cheerios. Yes, I know, Alex. Did I pass a Benjamin Harrison? No, I did not. Here's a Native American series. This is not low mintage. And 1979, the wide rim. The 1 is almost touching the rim, so is the 9. The name of this channel, Frank Fine Stuff. Oh yeah, they exist. 50, Stephen. And this also exists. This is an Eisenhower dollar, but if you compare it to a regular dollar, it is a lot bigger. And this one's silver. Thank you, Alicia. This has nice toning to it, actually. And then you have the oh, why am I? Let me wipe my hands. I only see 49. Mine has to catch up to the stream. Peace dollars. We have peace dollars. We have Morgan dollars, which I'm not a fan of, just because there's so many fakes out there. Those are silver. I love the peace dollars. Yeah, well, see, I buy a lot of wholesale in mint states. Hello, by the way. Where I buy wholesale. And actually, one of the gold and silver buyers I buy from wholesale, I went there one day and he showed me some Morgan dollars and they just didn't look right. And I asked him if he tested them when he bought it. He said nope. And they were all fake. He used a Sigma machine, and they were all fake. So, all right, see, clean hands. Lysol Fresh. I need to take a drink of water. From the U.S. Mint? No, Alicia. They charge way over silver melt value. And if you were going to resell that, you would never get your money back. That's just my opinion. Like, for instance, this is what I buy. Silver-wise. Mercury dimes, Roosevelt dimes. No. He said he didn't even bother checking them in mint state. Yeah, he has acid tests. I mean, that's what he does for a living. He buys and sells gold and silver. But he said the person came in with gold and the silver coins. He tested the gold; it was good, so he figured the silver Morgans were good as well, and they were not. So yeah, he made his money on the gold, but he lost a bunch on the Morgan dollars. All right, next handful. Oh yeah, giveaway. All right, we hit 50. All right, 50 giveaway coins. Yeah, no, he has I think his cost 4,500. We have a Thomas Jefferson. Winner gets choice. This is a proof, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2005 S. That is a proof. It is circulated. And let me see. Yep, James Monroe. And let's throw a penny in there. Winner gets choice. You choose one. About almost uncirculated. 1968 Philadelphia penny. That's well struck, actually. So winner gets choice. Here are the rules. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, again, I am using my backup computer. So let me make sure I can log on with this computer. All right, this is how my giveaways work. You have to be 18 years old in the US. The winner gets choice of one of those four. The 2005 proof, the uncirculated, almost uncirculated James Monroe or Thomas Jefferson, or almost uncirculated or better 1968 Philadelphia penny. That is the first giveaway at 50. 100 will go up from there. We'll have something better. 150 we give out silver, but I don't think we'll get there tonight. How to enter? I'm going to give you a code word. Thank you, Juan. I'm going to give you a code word. All you have to do is type the code word in the chat. Please do not type more than once. If you type more than once, you are spamming and you will be timed out. If you are timed out, even if your name pops up, you cannot win. The winner must email me their address along with their YouTube username, the code word, and the giveaway on the title. You have to be patient. It takes a while for me to ship these out because I try to do multiple members roles and giveaways, ship that at the same time to save on shipping. And yeah, so the keyword for today, see, keyword. You know what? Polio. No, 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 no. Don't type that. Don't type that. Don't type that. Human. Human. That is the keyword. Human. I don't know if YouTube will have an issue with people typing that, so please only type once. If you type more than once, you will be timed out. Maybe I'll give you a warning, but you will be timed out and you won't be eligible to win. You could use your account, your family member's account. Only one entry per account, though. I'll give it a minute. Keyword is human. And by the way, I do not keep your information. Every time you win, you must email me and your address again, because I don't keep anybody's address or information. Once I mail it out, hey, as long as it's not the same account, it counts. uh, so human, Human. And by the way, you have to be subscribed to enter because it's a subscribers only mode, chat mode. That is to get rid of bots or not so friendly people out of the chat. We used to have a lot of issues with that in the past, so I have all my streams are subscriber only streams, so you could only win if you subscribe. It's not a gimmick to get subscribers. It is exactly that. Yep, 18 years old, live in the USA. It is not a gimmick to get people to subscribe. It is exactly what I said. We used to have, at one point, we had 2,000 viewers, and a lot of them were trolls or I'm imagining bots. I don't know. And we had a lot of issues in chat, so that's why I went to subscriber only mode. Hope that makes sense. All right, everyone in? You could enter until I spin the names. Oops. We have a small crowd today. All right, continue. Exclude duplicates. See, so only one comment per person counts anyway. And human. That is a keyword. And I like the spinning names. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right. Good luck, everyone. I do not stop the spin. It stops on its own. I only start it. So that way there's no funny business or people think there's funny business. So here we go. Good luck. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? It'll stop sometime today. Chew. Man. It briefly stopped on Lisa, and then it stopped on Chew. Hello, Giselle. How are you? Hello, Trey. Chew. Chew, do you want 2005 circulated proof? The Thomas Jefferson, the James Monroe, or 1968? 2005, okay. Again, the giveaways go up as we go on. We start off slow and we keep on working our way up. Oh, really, Lisa? All right. Chew, you know the deal. Just email me. I know you probably have a giveaway that you won that I haven't shipped out yet. But just email me again just to be safe. I do not check emails for giveaways until I'm about to ship the giveaway. That way I don't get confused and there's an email that is read. There you go, Chew. Congratulations and thank you. Next giveaway, we will do something a little better. Unless, if we get to 100 likes, which, I don't know, does not look promising tonight. But we'll see. You never know. Let's get going. I am more than halfway done with this bag. So once this bag is done, I've been live an hour 47 minutes, which is actually not much. Native American series, I only keep these if they are in really, really nice condition. These are not low mintage. 2000 Philadelphia are the ones we want to check all. And for the Kellogg's, you definitely want a microscope. I'll remember that if you win a giveaway. Lisa. Denver. James Madison. Not the Wounded Eagle or the Cheerios. I think maybe the best chance for us to find a Cheerios would be through a bank bag, not a box. That's, I think. William Henry Harrison. Oh, Dwight D. Eisenhower. This is an NIFC, lower mintage. We'll take that. Dwight Eisenhower. Has anybody found any 2026 coins yet? Supposedly they shipped them out, especially on the West Coast. I haven't seen any. Not the wide rim, but we'll keep this one. Here is a San Francisco, and you could tell this is the Type 1 just because it's a blob, and it's too damaged to keep. Nobody found 2026 yet. What the heck? No. You haven't been busy, Juan. Come on. You just watched. I'm only messing with you. Oh, wow. I don't know much about Eisenhower. I do like my history. You weren't the one suffering. What the heck did... I know the coin machine that I go to will not take this, and we'll just eat it up. Why? Was she squeezing your hand? Oh, come on, stupid tape. Sorry. I gotta do this because otherwise the machine I take this to will just eat it up and not give me credit for it. Oh. uh, you should have taken a box of coins with you and just looked through it instead of, looking at that. I'm sure your lovely wife will love that. Remember, Juan, it is all your fault. Oh, boy. If it was a quarter... Hey, gotta start them off young looking at coins, Yeah, that I know, but I'm saying as a president. I don't know what kind of president he was. Come on. Oh, okay, that's good. So people must have loved him for that. Alright, you know what? If the machine eats this up, it'll eat it up. I don't care. It's taking way too much time for me to remove this tape as I keep on removing it. Hello, Brian. How are you? All right. Welcome back. I think those are just from the fingerprints, but yep. Not a Cheerios, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get more of these bank coin machine bags of dollars. But I know it's probably going to be a few months before they fill up another bag. So not a wide rim, not in great shape. This one, better shape. We'll keep it. Battery check 40%. I think I'll be done before 40% is gone on my phone. Welcome, everyone. We are searching dollar coins today. We've had some nice finds so far. And this is from a bank coin machine bag. 1979, not the wide rim. We'll keep that. Nope. Wounded Eagle or Kellogg's. Nope. We do have a lot of 2000 Philadelphias in here. That's for sure. Huh. That one looks like it's missing the clad layer, possibly. Let me look under the microscope. No. I see some gold under there. Might have been a buried coin, possibly. That would have, if that was missing clad layer, it would have been decent money. Just another error that you could find on any coin. That is damage. It is not the Wounded Eagle, unfortunately. Do I have the... Oh. Lyndon B. Johnson is an NIFC. That one is not pretty. We're going to throw that one back. That is a low mintage NIFC, but we're going to throw it back. Do I have the Wounded Eagle? Yep. All right, so this is the Wounded Eagle error. I'll put it under the microscope so everyone can see. This is one of the things we are looking for. Do I have to take it out of the plastic? I hope not. This is a die crack. If you look right here, And a little bit right there, right above it, it looks like there is a spear going through it. That is the wounded eagle error. And this one, let's look at condition. I forget. Only one I've ever found. If I was to put this one in my eBay store, $80 to $100 easy. But yeah, you don't even need a microscope, but right there. Wow, he did a lot. That is interesting, Giselle. Thank you for sharing. He accomplished a lot, it sounds like. $19.79. Now I'm a little too close. $19.79 Denver, a little beat up. Andrew Johnson. Oh. I know he was a general, and I know about D-Day. I did watch something about that. Not a wounded eagle. Yeah, thank you. I found that a while ago. Hey, AG, how are you? I just saw right as I was going live, I saw that you were live earlier. I'm sorry I missed that. I did not get a notification. I was busy, but I would have definitely had played you in the background. Here we go again with this darn. I don't know why it is distorted like that. Yeah, it's well, I would have still had you in the background, give you, viewership and watch hours. How did you do with your hunt? No fines, yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. This is actually the first bank bag of dollars that I'm doing. Interesting. I gotta look into that. I like history. I should watch some biographies or. Uh, oh, 64D, okay. There are double dies reverse on the 64s. The best ones, of course, are on the Philadelphia, which I know you don't get very often, on the 1964 pennies. Oh, wait, you were searching half dollars or pennies? I forget now. I thought it was pennies for some reason. wait, 64s would have been silver. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, it's yeah. The pennies are 1969 and 1970 for the floating roof on the San Francisco and the Denver. Although I have found them on the Philadelphia. Yeah, sometimes on the right side especially, there's a little tiny knot, but it's not connected all the way to the top of the building. So, to me, that is a floating roof. And the 64, yeah, you definitely want to look for a lot of errors on the 64s. Is that a proof? That is an S. And that is a proof. It is circulated, but it's a proof. Abraham Lincoln, maybe somebody wants it. Yeah, it's yeah, if they're not connected and there's no inkling of like any trace that they might be connected, that got me excited, but it's not. Yeah, I keep those. I'm not going to keep that one. Here's a San Francisco Type 1. I'm not going to keep that one. That's a toner. Yeah, well, I don't work today. But maybe tomorrow, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll watch it on the way to work. You know, anyone like tone coins? Should I throw this in the giveaway tin? Yeah, well, a lot of people like tone coins. And I'm dropping money again. Yeah, everything is good, thankfully. Giselle, thank you for the super. I appreciate that, Giselle. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I found a penny. 2001. And of course, it's spent. Uh, yeah. This is going in the trash because, unfortunately, the machine will get jammed up and it'll cause headaches. Trash penny. Yeah, good luck. Thank you, Giselle. I really don't like the new machine that they have at the bank where I get my coins. $19.80. $59 likes. We are 41 away from the next giveaway. he has a black eye. Rutherford B. Hayes. That's at Denver. This bag? Bank. It was from their coin machine. I think that's what you're referring to. First ever, they said, she called me yesterday and asked me if she had a full bag if I wanted it. And I said, not really, but I'll take it. Thank you, AG. Yeah, she said it fills up like once every 3 or 4 months, 5 months, the $1 bags. So it's not going to be a regular thing that I'll be getting these. Oh, you know what? I never asked. I'm guessing the bank owns it. They used to Warren G. Harding, NIFC. Low mintage. We'll keep that. Yeah, they are the ones that take, yeah, NIFC. They are the ones that take the bags out of the machines, and then there's another Dwight D. Eisenhower, NIFC. We'll keep that one. And they do send the bags back to the mint or wherever distribution center. So I'm guessing they own them. But I'm sure it's a company that has a contract to maintain it. And the new machines are just horrendous. That's the third or fourth one today. You missed a little bit, AG. I'm almost at the end of the bag, actually. That's it. There you go. One more handful after this. Well, you could go back and watch, but I'm going to do a recap of what I found. Two more this handful and one more after this. So today has gone pretty quickly. The bags are definitely easier to do than opening up each individual roll, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I know. I'm actually looking forward to searching some more nickel bags or nickel boxes. That that was epic. I still think that penny bag where I found the hundreds of the heck. Ew. where I found hundreds of wheat pennies. That was probably better, but we see wheat pennies. We don't normally see V nickels or buffalo nickels all that often. So it was exciting. Here's another Dwight D. Eisenhower. Holy cow. James Garfield. Oh, nice. How have they been going? Oh, okay. That's good. That is interesting. And that's an important, really important. Well, all of them are important, but I mean that basically connected all of the United States together. Interesting. So I'm assuming that Ike was a very well-liked president. Or was he taken for granted and people only realized afterwards? No, 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 no Cheerios. Those are nearly impossible to find. Five-star interstate program. All right, this is going to be the last handful. And the bag is, make sure there's no, nope. The bag is officially, let me make sure I don't show the bank's account number. The bag is empty, folded. Yep, five-star general. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know there's got to be documentaries and stuff about him. Maybe I'll watch it tonight after I'm done here. Ooh, this one is so close to being a wounded eagle. But it's not. Yeah, I never found one. Those are nearly impossible to find. I've only found one wounded eagle so far. This is fairly nice, not the wide rim, but we'll keep it. Oops. James Buchanan. Jeez. Talk about dirty. Not the wide rim, but we'll keep that. And that is 2 full rolls of Susan B. Anthony's. Denver, George Washington. Yeah, those Wounded Eagles have been shooting up quite a bit. Oh, really? Quarters? Oh, Benjamin Harrison. Denver, this is an NIFC. Not intended for circulation the first year. Not the wide rim. No dollars. Oh, dollars? Well, yeah, dollars are a lot harder. Maybe that's where these are coming from. I never thought about that. The car wash I go to is automatic. So it's like you pay a monthly fee. It's like $30 unlimited washes for the month. So you don't deal with money of any type. And that is it. All right. You know what? Let me clear my hands. Got my Clorox wipes here. Clean my hands a bit. Oh, shoot. Chew, are you still here? I forgot to post my email. Yeah, it's a hit or miss. I don't think I do enough dollars to find them. I do like a box a month, and I've only done like 5 or 6 boxes. So it's not like, you know, I go through a ton. I like, thank you, AG. Chew, if you're still here, that's my email address. I'm sure you have it, but snowing. You're in Maine, right? Yeah, it was snowing earlier. I don't think we're supposed. I hope we don't get snow. The snow that fell the other day, or last week, or a week and a half ago, still isn't melted. It just looks exactly the same, and it's been with the wind chill. It's been 10 to 20 degrees under below zero. Oh, Coin Mojo, it's. I live by the ocean. I live a quarter of a mile from the beach. I have to wash my car because the salt air. Yeah, 40s here too next week. If I don't wash my vehicle, see, all clean. The salt in the air will start chewing up at all the metal. It happened to my old vehicle. So I definitely have to keep it washed. All right, so we found 2 full rolls. No, I'm in New Jersey. I work in Manhattan, though. 2 full rolls, $25 rolls of Susan B. Anthony's. This one has 1 extra one. Yeah, I get salt. It just chews up the vehicle. All right, so innovation dollars. We found the signed first patent. Is that George Washington? I don't know. So we found that. We found the polio vaccine, 1953, Pennsylvania. And we found the first human lung transplant, Mississippi. So that's the most innovation dollars we found, I think. All right. Native American series, we found one Mary Kawina Pakui. That is the Native American series. And these are all low mintage, by the way. And we found the Mohawk Ironworkers Native American series. And that's it. And now for low NIFC, not intended for circulation, low mintage presidential dollars, we found Warren G. Harding. We found a Theodore Roosevelt. We found a Calvin Coolidge. Gerald R. Ford. George H.W. Bush. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Benjamin Harrison. Another Dwight D. Eisenhower. And I know we threw two of these back because they were just way too dirty. So those are the finds. Oh, no, I'm forgetting. We found not one, but two wide rims. So we have two wide rims. The 1 and the 9 are almost touching the rim. That is called a wide rim. Who am I looking for? As far as presidents, it's the dates 2012 and between 2012 and 2026. The wide rims are error/variety, whatever you want to consider it. These are like $8 to $10 each. The innovation dollars, they're about, the nicer ones about $5, $6 each, depending on which ones they are. 2012 to 2026. And that is both the Native American series and the presidential dollars. Yes. So those are the finds right there for today. We did throw some presidential NIFCs not intended for circulation back because they were just not in the best shape, very dirty. First time we ever found two wide AMs. Unfortunately, no wounded eagles. So for a bag that I did not want, because I thought it was somebody dumping what they had searched, we did quite well. Like I said, 2 rolls of Susan B. Anthony's, and I love the Native American series. Oh yeah, the Native, no, I do like the innovation dollars. These are all Susan B. Anthony's, the Native American series. And prior to 2000, when did the Native American series start? 2000, it started the Sacagaweas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was because the 1999 Susan B. Anthony was the transitional year. So yeah, those are the finds for tonight. Not bad. We did not do bad at all, actually. Found some cool stuff. Unfortunately, no wounded eagles. Unfortunately, we only had one giveaway. No Cheerios, unfortunately. Yeah, not bad. I got the call yesterday. Do you want a bag of dollars? And from the bank machine, I wanted to say no, but they are nice enough to call me. So I'm not going to turn it down because I want them to keep on calling me. So, yeah. And we did pretty well. So now these go back to the bank tomorrow. Not the same bank. If you ever search coins, do not take your coins back to the same bank that you got them from. That is a good way for them to never order coins for you ever again. They do not like that. So just keep that in mind. Find another bank. Open accounts at other banks to dump the coins you don't want. And yeah, that is yeah, because it costs every time that they send money back, coins and whatever, to Brinks or Loomis or whoever they deal with, it costs. They have to pay for that. The bank has to pay for that, so they don't want to pay for it if you're just dumping stuff constantly. So they will not be happy, and they will stop ordering coins from you. And yeah, but anyway, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I'm gonna relax. It's been long few weeks, and I'm just gonna relax the rest of the night. Maybe watch some. I don't know. Are the Olympics still on? I don't know. Maybe watch some of that. But anyway, that's gonna be it. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. So I am off for work tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll go live. I don't know. Maybe we'll hunt some quarters if I go live. I'll have to see. But anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night, and hopefully I will find you soon. Did you ever watch that movie yesterday? Oh, I'm sure. This time slipping. I'm not sure. Sure will. Maybe quarters. We'll see. Maybe nickels. I don't know. I believe I watched that, Giselle, but I'm not sure. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful night. Wonderful day tomorrow. And if I don't see you until next week, hopefully, have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good night. Oh, yes. I watched that movie. I love the Beatles. Good night.